In his first fight with Jiren, Goku unlocked Ultra Instinct, but that's not the only important thing he got from that encounter. In that fight, Goku learned something very important about himself, and since then, he's changed his approach to this tournament and formulated a plan on how he can go about defeating Jiren. In this video, I am going to discuss what Goku learned from that first fight with Jiren. I'm also going to discuss Goku's plan and how it will likely lead to a new transformation, a new power, a power that we were told to expect over a year ago. We'll talk about Goku's plan, a plan that will ultimately lead to the defeat of Jiren the Grey. But real quick guys, before we hop into this video, my name is Dooley. You can find me at youtube.com/Dooley, but there you won't just find me, you'll find a community of over 29,000 Dragon Ball Super fans, a growing family, and you are welcome to join. You can do so by clicking the subscribe button below this video or the link in the description. If you decide to do that, then welcome to the family in advance. Now let's hop into this video. Have you guys noticed how much stronger Goku has gotten since he started this tournament? More specifically, since his first fight with Jiren. In their first fight, a couple punches from Jiren was enough to almost completely immobilize Goku. It led to that crazy scene of Jiren stepping on Goku's back. Goku, the savior of many worlds, the first Super Saiyan in a millennium, being crushed like a bug. At various points throughout that first fight, we saw Goku activating Kaioken. And even after multiplying his power by 10 or possibly even 20 times, Goku was still casually slapped away by Jiren. And this is base mode Jiren we're talking about, guys. No aura. We never saw Jiren's red aura until the very end of that first fight. Now, fast forward 18 minutes and 13 episodes. Goku is fighting Jiren again, but this time the fight is much different. Goku is smiling as he casually blocks Jiren's attacks. Goku takes a full-on body punch from Jiren, a punch that is much harder than anything I've seen Jiren hit him with thus far. And Goku doesn't fall to his knees. He doesn't let Jiren step on his back. Instead, what he does, a few moments later, he smiles. And within seconds of getting that punch from Jiren, Goku comes far closer than any other fighter in this tournament to knocking Jiren off the platform. In fact, he does knock him off the platform. Jiren just jumps back on because of anime physics. A minute or so later, we see Goku, base mode Goku without Kaioken, clash with Jiren. And this is the Jiren with his red aura. The Jiren that didn't need to show himself until Goku achieved Ultra Instinct in their first fight. Here we have base Super Saiyan Blue Goku clashing with this level Jiren. Base Super Saiyan Blue Goku is now doing what Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue Goku couldn't do 18 minutes ago. This implies that Goku has gotten tens of times stronger since their last fight. And guys, this is not an accident. Dragon Ball Z fans may tell you that Goku has been getting Zenkai boosts throughout this tournament, and they're partially right. I'll talk about that in a second. But what's more correct is that in his first fight with Jiren, Goku learned that fighting on the brink of exhaustion allows him to massively and quickly increase his power. Guys, one cool thing about this is that it actually mimics a real life form of training. Bodybuilders or anyone who lifts, bro, will tell you that lifting until failure, meaning lifting until a particular muscle is completely exhausted, is the fastest way to get stronger because it damages the muscle, and after your body naturally heals, that muscle returns stronger than it was previously. This isn't a weight training channel though, so let's talk about how that applies to what Goku learned. I mentioned that Dragon Ball Z fans would attribute Goku's new strength to something called Zenkai boost. And for fans who are joining the Dragon Ball franchise with Dragon Ball Super, you may not know what a Zenkai boost is. So I'll go through what that is quickly right now. This is coming from the Dragon Ball Super wiki. A Zenkai boost is described as a Saiyan genetic trait that allows their performance to continually increase against adversity, enabling them to heal faster and simultaneously improve compared to before. This is done by the Saiyan imprinting on struggles and instantly learning from it. As it does, their minds and body adapt to the said struggle, allowing their instinctual methods and natural resistance to noticeably improve, which will increase their physical might as they recover. The more severe the damage they recover from, the more significant the improvements will be. I hope I didn't lose you. The main thing here is as a Saiyan takes damage, when they recover a lot stronger. We saw Goku and Vegeta exploit this multiple times in Dragon Ball Z to quickly increase their power. But the problem here was always recovery. Without a sensu bean, recovery takes a long time. But Goku already knew about Zenkai power, Dooley, and you just said recovery takes a long time. So what does this have to do with what Goku learned from his fight with Jiren? Well, I'll show you. The problem here is recovery. But guys, ever since the start of Dragon Ball Super and his introduction to God Ki, Goku has been able to use his ki to miraculously heal himself and others. This isn't an opinion, it is a fact. The first big example of this 100% proof is in episode 11 of Dragon Ball Super, where Beerus stabs Goku through the chest. Do you remember that? There should have been a giant hole in Goku's chest, but he used his ki to heal himself and continued the fight with Beerus. Another example was in the episode where Goku died against Hit. Hit caused so much internal damage to Goku that it killed him, but Goku was able to bring himself back to life with his ki and heal that internal damage. Another example is in episode 61. Goku is stabbed through his stomach by Goku Black, and a few moments later, after learning about the death of Chi-Chi and Goten, he heals himself and continues the fight. If you're not convinced about this healing thing and it sounds too far-fetched to you, I made a video talking about this topic specifically. It has over 250,000 views. I'll link it right now. Look for a card in this video. I recommend you go check it out because it explains this in detail, to the point where there is simply no denying it. Ever since he was introduced to God Ki, when Goku is placed in a situation of great need, he can rapidly heal himself. So, to tie this all together, after his fight with Jiren and being completely drained of all his stamina, Goku learned that if he continually fights on the brink of exhaustion, he can quickly increase his power. This is why when everyone else was looking to conserve stamina, like Frieza, Jiren, Toppo, and Dispo, while they were all trying to save their energy for the last few moments of this tournament, Goku was actively looking for fights, looking for ways to spend his. Goku's plan was to combine the Saiyan's natural Zenkai ability with the new healing ability that he's gotten since he's been introduced to God Ki. Guys, this is why Goku insisted on fighting even when he had no stamina. He fought Kale and Caulifla and then Kefla in that way. That fight with Kefla was him testing his plan, and his plan worked. However, there was a drawback. Goku's plan allowed him to achieve Ultra Instinct for a second time, and although it was stronger than it was the first time he achieved the technique, it still wasn't powerful enough. His attacks still weren't powerful enough to beat Jiren, but this simply made Goku more eager to fight Jiren, because Goku knew that if he could correctly balance his Zenkai ability with his healing, he could use Jiren's own strength against him. This is why Goku smiles in his fight with Jiren and is excited and constantly compliments Jiren on his power. It isn't just because Goku is a Saiyan and he enjoys fighting. Vegeta is also a Saiyan and he's not smiling and complimenting Jiren. Goku is excited because his plan is working. If his fight with Kefla could get him that much stronger that quickly, he can only imagine what his fight with Jiren will help him achieve. But guys, thanks to Toei, we do not have to imagine what Goku will achieve through his fight with Jiren. It is on your screen right now. Ever since the release of this promotional art, many of us have wondered, why is it so different from what we've seen in the anime? And that is because it is incomplete. In episode 126 of Dragon Ball Super, Goku begins his third one-on-one fight with Jiren, and this is where we are going to get to see the final result of Goku's plan. His third fight with Jiren will make him strong enough to unlock an Ultra Instinct that is adept at defense while having enough power, because he's strong enough, having enough power to attack and effectively damage Jiren. A form that very closely mirrors what Toei teased to us almost a year ago. Call it what you want. Perfect Ultra Instinct, Mastered Ultra Instinct, Limit Breaker, whatever you want, it doesn't matter. This is how Goku will go about finally defeating Jiren in this tournament of power. But that is all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. #DudeCrew. Remember to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Social media links to follow this channel outside of YouTube are in the description. Have a great day. Bye.